Why did 99 Nights in the Forest become so interesting? And why does it still resonate with us today? To understand the appeal of 99 Nights in the Forest, we have to first take a look at what makes Roblox so popular. But don't worry, we won't talk about blocks or studio or any of that coding stuff. Instead, we'll focus on the more human side of Roblox, the players and creators, because ultimately it's our shared stories and experiences that make this platform so special. Roblox is like a Wild West where anyone can post anything and might get famous for it. We love the unpredictability of discovering a hidden gem among the countless games available. It is like walking into a bustling arcade filled with flashing lights and the excited chatter of kids playing their favorite games. You're drawn to the sounds of laughter and cheers and decide to join in on the fun. But then you notice a quieter corner with only a few people around. Curiosity gets the best of you and you step inside. To your surprise, the game is captivating. Unlike anything you've seen before, you're hooked and realize you've stumbled upon a hidden gem. The satisfaction of uncovering something unique and special in this vast digital playground is a feeling like no other. Imagine a cozy cabin nestled between snow-covered trees, a crackling fireplace casting flickering shadows on the wooden walls. Outside, the wind howls, rattling the windows, and a sense of foreboding settles in. Suddenly, a blood-curdling scream pierces the night. Your heart pounds as you huddle closer to the fire, trying to rationalize the sound. Was it just the wind? Or is there something sinister lurking in the darkness outside? Just as you start to calm down, another scream echoes through the night. Closer this time. Adrenaline surges through your veins as you realize you're not alone in the cabin. Something malevolent is out there, waiting to pounce. In this game, survival is your only objective, and the fear of the unknown keeps you on edge. In the vast expanse of Roblox, developers often find themselves lost in the shuffle. Some chase the allure of fame, while others seek fortune's favor, but a select few are driven by a simpler, more profound desire to tell a good story. For them, it's not about the number of followers or the Robux earned, but about the impact their creations have on others. These developers find joy in observing players fully immersed in their worlds, their eyes sparkling with excitement and wonder. For these creators, the true reward lies in knowing that their games have the power to transport players to different realms and captivate their imaginations. For some developers, the journey begins with a whisper of an idea, a spark of inspiration that ignites their passion for storytelling. Others stumble upon a concept by accident, while some receive a direct message from their friends, a challenge or a request that sets them on their creative journey. Regardless of how the journey starts, each step is fueled by a genuine love for sharing stories with others. One such group of friends, known as the Three Amigos, embarked on an extraordinary adventure that would forever change the course of their lives and captivate the hearts and minds of thousands of players worldwide. As the sun began its descent, casting long shadows across the land, these friends gathered around their computers, their eyes gleaming with excitement and anticipation. With the unity and support of their friendship, they set out to create something truly special. A game that would defy expectations and leave an everlasting impression on the gaming community. To forge ahead in this unforgiving terrain, the team must unite and face their fears head-on. The eerie whispers in the woods serve as a constant reminder of the danger lurking around every corner. As they struggle to survive, they discover the true meaning of camaraderie and the strength that comes from facing the unknown together. Cracking 4, a visionary leader often takes the role of quarterback, guiding the team's efforts and keeping everyone focused on the overarching goal. His keen eye for detail ensures that every aspect of the game is meticulously crafted to create an immersive and unsettling experience. His leadership provides the backbone for the entire project. ForyxeV, the creative mastermind, brings the desolate world of the forest to life with his exceptional building skills. With an artist's touch, he transforms digital blocks into a hauntingly beautiful landscape, complete with eerie cabins, menacing cultists, and a plethora of terrifying creatures. Each structure and entity he creates adds to the game's growing reputation for psychological horror. Then there's Viridial, the weaver of atmosphere. His expertise in sound design, scripting and lighting transforms the game into a sensory nightmare. As players venture deeper into the forest, they're enveloped by an oppressive silence broken only by the unsettling ambient noise and the distant howls of unseen predators. Every rustle of leaves and every creaking branch becomes a potential harbinger of doom. amplifying the sense of vulnerability and dread. This trio, united by their shared passion for storytelling, poured their hearts and souls into their work, determined to create a game that would stay with players long after they closed their virtual doors. But it's not just about creating a scary game. For these developers, it's about exploring the depths of human emotion, fear, courage, desperation, and hope. They want their players to feel the isolation and helplessness of being lost in a hostile environment, but also the resilience and determination to survive against all odds as the team continued to pour their hearts into their creation. Word began to spread throughout the Roblox community about a game unlike any other. A game that dared to delve into the darkest corners of the human psyche and emerge victorious. The buzz grew louder as players shared their experiences with friends and fellow gamers, eager to both warn them of the horrors that awaited and entice them into the terrifying embrace of the forest. With each passing day, more and more players ventured into the woods, drawn by the promise of a truly unsettling adventure. As the player count soared, the developers basked in the knowledge that their hard work was paying off. They had created a game that was not only captivating but also deeply disturbing, leaving an indelible mark on the minds of those who dared to play. But as the game's popularity reached new heights, so did the challenges. The team found themselves grappling with technical issues, balancing school and real life, and most importantly, staying true to their creative vision while keeping players engaged. Despite the hurdles, their bond remained steadfast, their determination unwavering. They knew that they had created something truly special and were willing to endure any obstacle to keep the game thriving. And then came the fateful night when the player count reached a staggering 99. As the last rays of daylight faded and the full moon ascended, casting an eerie glow over the digital landscape, the developers held their breath. Would the game hold up to its reputation? Would new players succumb to the horrors of the forest? The answer was a resounding yes. The game not only held its own, but thrived, becoming even more popular than ever before. As the news of 99 Nights in the Forest spread like wildfire, the game became a sensation among Roblox enthusiasts and beyond. People from all walks of life found themselves drawn into the enigmatic world of the forest, eager to test their limits and confront their deepest fears. The game's popularity transcended age, gender, and geographical boundaries, uniting players in their shared quest for survival and their fascination with the unknown. But amidst the excitement and acclaim, a sense of urgency began to creep in. With each passing night, the clock was ticking, and the players knew that their time in the forest was limited. The allure of the game lay in its ephemeral nature and the knowledge that their experience would be fleeting, leaving them with a profound sense of anticipation and a fear of missing out. As the final nights drew near, the developers redoubled their efforts to ensure that the game remained as immersive and terrifying as possible. They added new features, tweaked the gameplay, and fine-tuned the atmosphere, all in an effort to provide players with an unforgettable experience. But they knew that even as the player count approached its zenith, the end was inevitable. The time had come to say goodbye to the forest. On the 99th night, as the digital embers glowed and the forest stood shrouded in mystery, the developers gathered once more, not to play, but to reflect on their journey. They had created a game that had touched the hearts and minds of thousands, a game that had redefined the boundaries of Roblox. In the end, 99 Nights in the Forest became more than just a game. It became a cultural phenomenon, a testament to the power of creativity, collaboration, and the shared love of storytelling. As the credits rolled on that final night, the developers knew that their work would live on in the memories of those who had played. Now, you need to watch. You survived 99 Nights in the Forest. That's all. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you!